The questions we are going to discuss today is with reference to the cargo tanks of oil tankers. State the purpose of the pressure vacuum valve. The dangers of venting during loading via open tank hatches. Sketch a high-velocity vent. Describe the operation of this vent and state why such a device is used. Let's first discuss PV valve. Pressure vacuum relief valve, PV valve, a device that provides for the flow of the vapor, air or inert as mixtures caused by thermal variations in the tank. It lets in air when there is a vacuum created, while it allows the volumes mentioned above to flow out when there is an increase in tank pressure. PV valve flow rates is designed for 125% of maximum loading rate of the cargo tank. This is the sketch of PV valve showing gas flow. This is the image of PV valve showing its working principle. Let's discuss first part of the question. The purpose of the pressure vacuum valve. The primary purpose of a pressure vacuum valve is to protect a system from damage caused by excessive pressure or vacuum. It serves as a safety device to prevent overpressurization. By venting excess pressure, the valve ensures that the system does not become overpressurized, which can cause equipment failure, damage, or even catastrophic events. Prevent vacuum formation. The valve also prevents the formation of vacuum conditions, which can cause equipment to collapse, fail, or become damaged. Maintain a safe operating pressure. The valve ensures that the system operates within a safe pressure range, preventing damage to equipment, pipes, and other components. Prevent backflow. In some cases, the valve can also prevent backflow of water or other fluids into the system, which can contaminate the supply or cause damage to equipment. Let's move to the next part of the question. The dangers of venting during loading via open tank hatches. Venting during loading via open tank hatches poses several dangers, including explosion risk. Volatile vapors released during loading and accumulate and ignite, causing explosions. Fire hazard. Spilled oil or vapors can ignite, causing fires. Toxic gas exposure. Crew members may be exposed to harmful gases, such as H2S or benzene. Oxygen displacement. Vapors can displace oxygen, leading to asphyxiation. Environmental pollution. Spilled oil or vapors can contaminate waterways and harm marine life. Tank damage. Overpressurization can damage tank structures or equipment. Personal injury. Crew members may be injured by falling or being blown off balance. Regulatory non-compliance. Venting during loading may violate safety regulations and industry standards. Before moving to the next part of the question, let's discuss high-velocity vent. The high-velocity vent valve is part of the pressure or vacuum protection piping of the cargo tank. It prevents damage to cargo tanks by normally staying closed and only opening at a preset positive pressure. This is the image of high-velocity vent used on ship. Let's sketch a high-velocity vent. This is the sketch of high-velocity vent showing its various parts. This is the diagram under various operating conditions. Let's discuss the next part of the question. Describe the operation of this vent and state why such a device is used. Operation. Tank vapors can be released and sent clear of the decks during loading through large, high-velocity vents. This has a moving orifice, held down by a counterweight to seal around the bottom of a fixed cone. Pressure build-up in the tank as filling proceeds causes the moving orifice to lift. The small gap between orifice lip and the fixed cone gives high velocity to the emitted vapor. It is directed upwards with an estimated velocity of 30 meters per second. Air drawn in by the ejector effect dilutes the plume. The conical flame screen fixed to the moving orifice to give protection against flame travel will, like the moving parts, require periodic cleaning to remove gummy deposit. The cover is closed when the vessel is on passage. A simpler design of vent has two weighted flaps which are pushed open by pressure build-up to achieve a similar nozzle effect. The high-velocity venting arrangements are used to ensure that neither pressure nor vacuum in cargo tanks shall exceed design parameters and be such as to provide for first, the flow of the small volumes of vapor, air or inert gas mixtures caused by thermal variations in a cargo tank in all cases through pressure or vacuum valves. Second, the passage of large volumes of vapor, Error inert gas mixtures during cargo loading and ballasting, or during discharging. Third, a secondary means of allowing full flow relief of vapor, error inert gas mixtures to prevent overpressure or underpressure in the event of failure of the arrangements.